we are. Okay, this is something that I have wanted to do for a long time. You know, kind of transform and refashion my best of bass or tracks of the week playlists into a kind of video format. And this is something that I anticipate there's going to be some weeks where I can't quite do it, where it's just not going to quite fit in within a schedule, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my damned hardest to do this every week, ideally on a Wednesday. So what's going to happen is basically, you know, usually I've been slacking a little bit lately because of the amount of EPs and albums and compilations that have been coming out, but ideally the playlist is going to come out every Monday on SoundCloud, as you can see right here. Please do follow me on SoundCloud so that you can get it right there, dropped right on the old SoundCloud. Yeah, do give me a follow. The SoundCloud is just Nawtystep, as you can see. So yeah, the intention, drop the playlist on the Monday, and then give all of you maybe a couple of days to maybe check it out if you want to, the playlist, and then each video of these, you know, the stream, and then the video going up on the same day, hopefully going to happen on the Wednesday. And yeah, this is just something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. I've always kind of been unknowing, I suppose, as to how many people actually look at these playlists and, you know, search them up and go through the music and check out the tunes and all of that. So I think this will just be more of a surefire way of showing people the music, basically. It'll just be an easier way of digesting it. Basically, what I'm going to do is just play a clip of each of these tunes each week, and that is just because, you know, for one, I don't want to make the video too long. Not going to go through the whole one of each tune, but just going to play a clip of each one, and then that will give you a little taster, a little teaser as to whether you're going to go ahead and follow those tunes afterwards. But trust me, these are the cream of the crop, people, when it comes to recommendations from your boy each week. So only recommending the best stuff, the very best stuff. It's just going to be a way of, you know, celebrating the more popular stuff, the stuff at the very top, and then also providing a bit of a limelight for the lesser known stuff, the underground material. So obviously this is the first time I'm doing it. So if you're watching it, the stream, the video, whatever, and you have any tips that you want to send my way, or ways that I could maybe do it differently or better, then please do drop them in the comments or in the chat box here. Spend a lot of time putting them together, and it's going to be a good way of highlighting the best music in my eyes, in your boys' eyes, in Nawtystep's eyes. So without further ado, the inaugural Tracks of the Week Best of Bass playlist being refashioned in video format. Very excited. Been waiting to do this for a long time, but here we go with the first track of this week's playlist, Topi, Back from the Future. And again, just remember, only playing a clip, not the whole track. So yeah, maybe the first drop or second drop of each of these tunes. Let's go. My pick from the new Topi EP. Here we go. Moving on, we have Groke, an amazing album that he dropped on, well, last week on Friday. My pick from that album, Dies Irae, the penultimate tune on the album. This is incredible. Let's give it a play. One of my favourite drops of the week, and one of my favourite drops of the whole year, actually. Reminds me of like my favourite trap music from like 2013. Oh, leaving that one there, we move on to another album, the new Pixelord album. This is another brilliant album, came out on Friday. If you haven't checked it out yet, honestly, please do yourself a favour. This tune is so good. Just mad. An absolute madness, yeah. Moving on, new Tek Genesis EP. We have Anima. You ain't ready for this one. Tek Genesis coming through with the flavour on Anima right there. Another EP coming up now, and we have Maru with Brute. Bit of a madness again, as you guys have said, a bit wild, a bit wacky. Yeah, just very odd and kind of uncomfortable, but in a good way, you know. It's just got that quite freakish and surreal feel to it, which is nice when it works. Next up, another closer on another EP, we have Tsuruda with Cop Out Dub. Oi! The bounce of it. Oi! Oi! Moving on, we have a bit of D&B right here from Brain and David Owen. This is, well, Dave Owen. This is a bit of a, not a bit of a, well, it is a collab EP from Brain, and the track is Slow Burn. Luring you in because you don't know what's coming round the corner. Oh, those little bits of percussion, those little ticks in the background, you gotta love them. Another D&B cut here from Smuskind. First I've heard of them, I have to be honest. Stumbled across this EP, and this track is called Move On. This one to me just has such an individuality to it. Just very nifty, you know, very tricksy. You can feel it kind of creeping everywhere, crawling under your skin. And now moving on, we have my pick, the penultimate cut, I think, again here, on the new Infekt EP. Here we go, Ultimate Vegetable, Infekt. Let's go. Eat your fruits and veggies. That little motif, that dirt, that's the thing that brings you back in. That's the thing that makes you remember it. Just we have my favourite track from a new double from Rillium. You know, anything that drops on Neo Signal, you gotta be like, oh, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. You know, that office meme. Everything from Neo Signal is class. But yeah, here we go. Path of Abyss. Man, that bass is so warm. Talk to me about drum and bass production. Why don't you? Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear it from all of you. Moving on, another amazingly produced drum and bass track, this time from the Caracal project, who I would have to say is 100% in my top 5 at the moment. Producers all around, hands down, 100%. Teaming up here with Skylark for Quick of Breath, featuring La Medusa. Okay. You move in circles, quick of breath. Listen. Again, just talk to me. Talk to me about that production. Just talk to me. A lovely little hybrid trap number here. Rovlow, Blurred Vision, the combination here for outer space.
Vast reaches of deep space. Outer space. Outer space.
Oi! 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 Some fire collaborations this week. Jeez, that one is just sauce. Sauce. New collaboration from Chime and Doctor P. 8-bit video game madness, and yeah, this one's called The Minotaur. I fully reviewed it on the Patreon if you want to check that out. This is one of the best introductions I've heard in a very long time. Yeah, let's get going with it. It's a big week for collaborations. Well, last week was. Moving on, this new one from Billy the Kid, who's been making some waves this year. We have Live Resin on 40 Ounce Cult. Oi! That was a lovely bleepy bloopy trappy number right there from Billy the Kid. Moving forwards, another collaboration that I enjoyed a lot from last week. Parne Muir and Red Axe with Reboot. Big fan of both of these boys, and like what they came up here with here on Reboot. Let's go.
I'd like to watch one more night. It's too quiet here.
Yeah, that bit. Just sounds like a good mix of their combined styles. Very swampy, very gurgly, very muddy, stodgy, but in a good way. You know, the kind of way where you can hear the design and the production just shining through, which is tops. Final couple here from a new compilation from Korsakov, the Neuro-y drum and bass label. The compilation is called Future Stars Volume 2. If you're getting into your D&B, I recommend checking it out. There will be multiple tunes on it that you enjoy. And here I'm going to show you my favourite two from the comp. Starting off with Kaizen Flow, Grind. Oh. There's a little Karma Sync with Powered Dose, and yeah, this one very much different to the style I think posed by Kaizen Flow, but yeah, let's give it a whirl. This one is good fun. This one is good fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. Those overlaying sounds just sound so good. Love them. Love them. Here we go for the inaugural Best of Bass Tracks of the Week stream and video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed it. But again, you know, I do want to stress, as always, well, not as always, but for this stream and moving forward, I imagine for the next couple, please do, you know, I would really appreciate you guys letting me know, you know, how this went for you and how I could possibly change it or what developments I could make to the stream. This one in particular, this kind of video going forward, because, you know, just the first time doing it, just getting used to streaming in this way and playing music in this way, you know, playing just a clip and then moving on, providing a little bit of comment, all of that. So yeah, please, I would massively appreciate it, because I want these videos to be like, you know, like a cornerstone for the week, for the channel, you know, like just a bit of a constant, a consistent thing in the channel that, you know, people look forward to, rounding up the best stuff on, well, in the week in bass music. That's just, you know, that's just what I love to do, you know, showing you guys the flavour, because I want to gather all the information, gather all the opinions, gather all the feedback, and just make these videos, you know, as kind of smooth and just enjoyable as possible. Go and follow Nawtystep on SoundCloud, that account, so that you can get the playlist straight away each week when it comes out. And also be sure, if you are watching on YouTube, even if you're on the stream right now, to follow on Twitch if you haven't already, so that you can be notified as soon as I go live. Twitch.tv/Nawtystep. Loads of massive compilations, EPs, albums to look forward to at the end of this week. Quite how I'm going to cover all of it, I don't know quite yet, but I am going to try my damned hardest to cover it all. So yeah, I will see you in those future videos on the channel, and peace. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Much love to each and every single one of you.